So for this video, guys, we're going to show you kind of something we've alluded in the past with, where we take formation and go to formation out of an audible type blitz scheme. And this is going to be one. We're going to start off in cross 3 fire 4-3 odds. So we're going to call that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to audible to 4-3 under and gauge 8. Okay, and there's a reason why we do this. I really like the way that it's set up. See how this guy that I'm on right now, he's underneath that guy. It's going to play kind of pivotal in this play. And what we're going to do for this is, if you look at it, it doesn't really look great when it comes to pass coverage. So what I like to do is make this into a cover 2. So real simple, just like we did with cross 3 fire as an option. We're going to press down, 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 up, down, up, down, down, and then toggle back to this player. That's all you need to do, okay? I want to make sure you know that. All you got to do now at this point is hold down the left trigger. I'm going to block the running back. I do like this on the right, where the running back is on the right, okay? And I'm going to hold the ball. You can see here that this guy is going to come flying through, number 52 here. Okay, now let me kind of show it to you again. I'm going to cross 3 fire, go to engage 8. While I'm doing that, I'm basically getting these guys all in the positions. It's pretty fast. Right now I'm already set. I'm just setting up this blocker, holding the left trigger. And then what you're going to see here is that this guy's going to come flying in. Okay, now let me show you why and what you have to do as a user. Okay, the first thing is why. What you have to do, what you're seeing here is that 77 kind of gets manipulated, okay? The reason why he does is because I'm holding the left trigger with the first player. See how it's kind of a stacked linebacker look? Well, 97 does a good job of engaging with the center because of his angle. So you can see he gets right there. 77 looks like he wants to go ahead and help, and he usually just gets caught up there. Now, he does not pick up that looper. See how I get that looper from the right? His job is actually, he's going to try to most of the time get over to get to number 52. Because we're able to get him kind of, tripped up with his own team, he doesn't get over there. And your running back is, you can see the entire time, your running back never looks at 52. He always looks at the player on the right. And when he does that, you're going to be able to get this in pretty easily. Now, as a user, it's pretty simple. All you got to do is cover the middle of the field and any deep threats. This is situational. I really like this blitz, so I do call it, in a sense that if I get the situation I want, and what that is, usually 3rd and 10, something with some downs and distance, maybe 8 to 10 yards plus, and I want the running back on the right. A lot of times when people are in certain formations, they give away cues. Trips tight end, maybe they want the wide receivers to the wide side of the field, or maybe they, bunch, they want the wide receivers to the wide, and you kind of have a little bit of a tendency that you're able to see throughout the game that when they're on a certain hash mark, the running back is always on a certain hash mark. What I mean by that is sometimes when they're on the left hash mark, the running back's always on the right. If they're on the right hash mark, the running back's always on the left. You want to find those types of tendencies and call this accordingly, right? So what I'm going to do here is just show it to you again and show you what you have to cover. So engage 8 under 4-3 under. All I'm going to do here again is make this into cover 2 coverage. And the reason why I'm doing that, I feel like this is the least type of defense that you can get yourself hurt with. In this situation, I'm going to hold the left trigger, and then as soon as I'm done holding the left trigger when I snap the ball, I'm going to stay a half a second, and then I'm going to cover the middle field, looking to see if anybody's on a seam route. So we're going to hike the ball, half a second. Now I'm going to go here, and I'm going to just cover the middle. I'm looking for people to cover. 9 out of 10 times, I never even see the sack, because what's going to end up happening is you see I'm looking deep. This guy just comes flying. See 77 again? He's trying to get over, but he just doesn't know who to block. That's why, because we got this looping blitz. You've got me in the middle. And the reason why I hold left trigger is because look at my player. I'm number 45 here, right? He's doing that fake right here, and then he pulls himself back. That's really what holds 77 there. And the reason why I want the running back on the right is because I want him to go for the looper while we've got this free guy in, right? Most of the time, people's eyes are going to be looking at the 2 players to the right. They go, okay, wait, I got this. I'm good. I got my guy in position. They don't ever see 52. I mean, he gets kind of hidden, and then he comes right at you, right? So it's definitely a consistent blitz, something that I really like, especially against your trips tight end, where a lot of the times they're going to know what side the player is going to be. If you want to do a cover 3, you can. I would suggest doing something like this to where you are putting this guy in a curl flat, and something like this where you're going to move this guy over. So now you got the left side that's going to be in a cover 3, and then your responsibility in this situation would be able to cover the flat to the right or the player, anyone that's coming to the middle. And you can absolutely do that if you don't want to do the cover 2. Hold this here. You can see that guy's coming through. And you can see that we're just staying in the middle of the field. So if you feel a little bit more comfortable with that, definitely do that. You go back and forth. Just make sure that you are making those adjustments. So you have to cover the least amount of field as possible. And if you do it one way, I would just switch up and do the other way. Because if you do the cover 2 method first, what they're going to see is you're going to get the sack a lot of times. The second time you go to this, they're going to think, wait a second, he did a cover 2. Let me see if I can get him in the seam. And then now you've switched it up to a cover 3, and that hesitation will get you that other sack. So it's just a matter of, kind of playing the cat and mouse game with your opponent, but you're going to have the tools to really get to the quarterback with this play.